Welcome back, subscribers, and welcome new viewers to January 2025 general monthly reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, North or South nodes of the Moon. And I want to thank each and every one of you who have subscribed, who like and share my videos, because that helps my whole channel to circulate to more and more individuals who are in need of this information just like you. All right, so quickly, I am taping this on the 29th of December, and in my December readings, I neglected to mention the second new moon, which is going to be tomorrow on the 30th, and it's in your sign, Capricorn, 9 degrees, 44 minutes. And then the full moon is going to be in Cancer on the 13th of January at 23 degrees, 60 minutes, so 24 degrees. So the second new moon, or actually the first new moon in January, is going to be at the end on the 29th in Aquarius, 9 degrees, 51 minutes. And so we still have Leo retrograde, or excuse me, Mars in Leo retrograde, and at 1 degree for the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd of January, which is a exact opposition to transiting Pluto in Aquarius. So that's a big deal, because that means the energies are the most intense, and it's been leading up to that intensity. So it's intense now too, but it's now, or tomorrow, no, excuse me, the 1st through the 3rd is going to be the most intense Leo Mars energy with opposition transiting Pluto in Aquarius. So, and I spoke of that last month, and I guess I can quickly go through that just really quick. So Mars again in Leo again. Leo loves to take the stage, and Mars is already the action planet. So it's about taking physical action about something and being very passionate about that, emotionally passionate. So which means there can be even, it can even be explosive depending on what type of emotions going on. That passionate action taking with that emotion is going to be very, very evident, most evident in my opinion, the 1st through the 3rd. And again, we've been seeing that because Mars has been in Leo since I think the mid November. But now it's like reaching a culmination, or I'm just seeing like a volcano. It's saturation and the explosion of all of that energy. And Pluto in Aquarius has everything to do with the truth, and Pluto has to do with getting to the root and uncovering so whatever's blocking. And so it's talking about root truth. And again, Mars is action taking, so we can expect more things to happen the 1st through the 3rd, or now through the 3rd, or even again the 3rd. Even though the energy doesn't exactly stop, it can be even a little bit after the 3rd. And again, okay, also Mars will go into Cancer at 29 degrees on the 7th. So it's also going out, and it's retrograde. So it's retrograding back into Cancer. Okay, so I'll just leave it that there. We still have Pisces is in Saturn at 14 degrees. It begins the month, and by the end of the month, 17 degrees. And also we still have Neptune in Pisces, and will be at 27 degrees all month long. And then the other last important thing that I see that I want to tell you about is the North Node will transition from 0 degrees Aries into Pisces, 29 degrees, on the 12th of January. Okay, so with that being said, Capricorn, let's get into your reading. Okay, I'm being drawn to take this astrology deck and see what astrological energies this month has in store for you. Capricorns, what's going on energetically? What the hell? Is that going? Oh, excuse me. I thought, excuse me for my self-expression there. I thought that the video had stopped, and I'm going, what is going on? Anyway, but I was wrong. Okay, so I apologize. So let's continue, Capricorns. So let's see, what do Capricorns, what do they energetically need to know about? Okay, is there anything else for Capricorn? Sun, moon, rising, north or south nodes of the moon. Okay, nope, that's it. Okay, so let's check this out, Capricorn. Oh, cultivate. It's number 2, and it's Taurus. So that's beautiful. So the energy is all about you cultivating something. I thought beginning too. That's the word that came to my mind. So you could be anywhere in the process, but what I'm getting for most of you is you are beginning something new. You are beginning a new cultivation or cultivating something brand new in your life. But some of you also, okay, so you have 2 things going on. You are going to see the cultivation of, so the something coming to fruition from what you've been working on in 2024, however long that has been, and maybe it's been for some of you before 2024. But I'm also getting the numbers of 3, so like 3 to 6 months for some of you, but again, it can be longer. And then also at the same time, so you're completing, you get to see the fruition of what you've completed and see, the positive physical, something come to fruition physically for you this month of January. At the same time, you're going to begin something new. Okay. And there we go. 2 things for January with this cultivate. And I'm also getting some of you could have a major planet or your nodes in Taurus. Somebody has their moon in Taurus, I'm getting. Okay, so let's see, what else? What do I want to see here? Well, let's go straight to the tarot. Use this deck. Let's see, whoopsie. Messed up. I wanted to move this. God, I'm going to have to adjust. I don't have that. I adjusted very good for you, Capricorns. I apologize. But I'm just going to keep going because I don't want to lose. Because what I've already said is important. And I don't cut anything out, as you'll see when I swore. Okay, so let's see, Capricorn, what do you need to know this month of January with these new beginnings and something for you coming to fruition that you've been working on in 2024. Let's see. For Capricorn, what do they need to know? Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay. So first up, we have, I'm going to put all of these out. I've got these on the sideways. Okay, this wants to come out next. Pentacles. Okay. Okay, so first out is the Page of Swords. And so the first thing I'm seeing is something is clearing up for you. And Swords has to do with your mind, could be your thoughts. And also I'm getting communication. Some type of communication that will clear the air. It's going to clear, make something clear. So those are two different messages I'm getting. Something that's not clear for you right now. Again, and or someone is going to come to you and make something clear. Clear the air. That's what I meant. Clear the air with you. So this could be a personal relationship. It could be a business relationship for some of you. So that you both can move forward with whatever. Okay, what I'm getting is, and this could be a specific for someone, is that something got halted because you and this person, and I don't know if it's business or romantic, I'm kind of getting, well, it could be either. Actually, I'm getting stronger business, but it could be romantic. You could be romantically involved with them as well. But this has to do with business because you are both also business partners. So, but whatever happened, you halted this. You tried to get something started, launch something, or work together on some type of project, and it got halted in 2024. But it looks like and maybe you could have even separated, or, you know, where you weren't talking, or you decided to take time out, both of you, and come back and regroup in the new year. So again, or in any case, whenever you two come back together, whether it's one of you coming back or both of you deciding you're going to regroup in the new year, when you do that, then you're going to clear the air and things are going to be cleaned up, and then you're going to restart what you had to halt in 2024. You're going to restart it in 2025. And you're at least going to be talking about it in January, this next month, and how to restart it. And again, you might restart it in January. I'm not sure. Okay. But it's going to be solid. It's going to be solid this time. And in general, for all Capricorns, whatever you start, whether you're collaborating with someone else or you're doing it on your own, it's anything you start in January and or 2025 is going to have a solid foundation. And that's for all of you. Yeah, you had a rough, I don't know if it was just the fall and winter of 2024 or if it was all of 2024. A lot of this is the Five of Wands. I'm getting a lot of restrictions, a lot of different, whatever this is, you had a lot of people blocking you, because there are several individuals in there and different stops and starts and all kinds of stuff. And so you really had, had a tough time this past year with whatever bringing a dream to fruition or something that you're passionate about. Again, a really tough time, a lot of opposition or different things popping up that would you start it again, and something would come up, and then you'd have to, it would stall you, and stops and starts is what I'm getting. And also it could be because of money. You had your lack of funds, lack of resources, and so that could also definitely be a contributor to that. Okay, I'm also getting though that, okay, because this is the Two of Swords, you didn't see something coming, or maybe you didn't see the lack of funds or these different people fighting you. Okay, I'm also getting another message for some of you. I don't know if this is, again, I don't know if this is for all of you or what, but whoever, this feels like a specific message for someone, that you thought that everybody was on board, but you did not know that they weren't, or something was being kept from you. And so if this got halted, you didn't see it coming. Whatever this is, you didn't see it coming. And it's not necessarily the fault of you or them. Circumstances, I'm getting. Circumstances came up and things happened on that came up to hamper this situation, to temporarily stop whatever this is. I'm also getting some of you stopped it yourself. Okay, maybe sabotaging, and you didn't realize you were self-sabotaging. Because there was something you weren't conscious about, Capricorn. Because thoughts are things, and whether we realize it or not, we create our own reality. Again, whether you're consciously aware of it or it's in your subconscious or unconscious. But you've either been ferreting that out, and I got that exact word, ferreting that out, that subconscious or unconscious, maybe that's what you've been working on this year, because this is why these things came up, to stop you, because you had to go and you had to dig deep into yourself, into what, and or other people. Well, definitely other people could be involved, but it stems from our own subconscious or unconscious, again, that you didn't know. But now you can see that, or you're going to be able to see that. And so there's no blame. There's no blame. And this could very well have to do with your nodes of the moon. And nodes of the moon have everything to do with our personal work, each and every one of our personal work in this life. And that's in our subconscious from birth. So until you actually read what your nodes of the moon are, what you're supposed to go beyond, but makes us feel like, and we're going to all do our nodes of the moon. We're going to do our south nodes, which is not going to work. So that is right there, self-sabotage. And we all of us do it. And you don't even know you're doing it because it's a program. It makes you feel like it's going to get you what you need and want, but it never does. And it gets more and more painful as we get older and continue to try and do that same program. It becomes less and less, or more and more painful, because it never ends up working. But it becomes you become more and more aware, and more, because of the pain, becomes more and more increased. of it not working, but that is for everyone's own good, your own good specifically, but it's for everybody's own good, because no pain, no gain. If we didn't have pain, then we wouldn't seek an answer or a way to get out of that pain and a solution to this pain and what's going on. And that's what your natal wheel and your nodes of the moon are. That's your map. And so if you haven't ever looked at if you don't even know what your natal wheel is, I would advise absolutely getting your natal wheel done so that you can find out your nodes of the moon. And if you are aware and you have your natal wheel, take a look and you don't know what your nodes of the moon are, I have specific playlist videos that I'm reading from my Nodes of the Moon book, a special Nodes of the Moon that I believe is the best. It tells the most detail and is the most honest rendition of everybody's Nodes of the Moon. Of the different, again, when I say everybody's, I mean everybody. There are nodes having to do with all the 12 signs and nodes of the moon having to do with all of the 12 houses in the natal wheel. So anyway, you can look in my playlist if that sounds right for you. Again, I'm an astrologer of 29 plus years. You may or may not know that, but that's why I'm so adamant and detailed and understanding about astrology, true ancient astrology, not all astrology, but true ancient astrology. And I specialize in the nodes of the moon. So if that sounds right to you and you want to reach out to me, please, you can do so absolutely on my website. Send me a message. If you want to have a reading, again, look at my website, thecreativewoman.org, and you can glean more detailed information also about what the north and south nodes of the moon are. Okay, that's all I'm going to do there. It was a little long. I don't normally do that, Capricorn, but someone needs to hear that out there. And so, okay, so let's see. Okay, so let me finish here with this. So after the Two of Swords, you have the Seven of Cups. So what I'm seeing here is, again, what I've talked about. You were trying to get to what you're passionate about, a dream of yours, something you're trying to make come true in the physical world from your imagination, what you're desiring, and bringing that from in your mind, Page of Swords, your thoughts, your mind, into physical form. So you haven't been able to do that yet, is what I'm seeing, but you're going to be able to do that. Or you're going to see that come into physical form. So whether it is what's coming to fruition, what you've been working on hard, coming to fruition, or what had to be stopped, what was halted in 2024, and you're going to begin again, it will come to fruition in 2025. That's beautiful, Capricorn. So don't give up hope. It's right there. It's still going. Okay, so I'm being drawn also to, let's see what else from my native spirit cards for this, for Capricorns. What else does Capricorns need to know? Sun, moon, rising, north or south nodes of the moon for Capricorn. Elder. And the words, as soon as I read elder, I got the words seek an elder. So seek out someone that you see as an elder, or that you see or there's an elder, there's someone that has information, that has wisdom for you. Listen to them. And you might not know them yet. It could be a stranger. I'm also getting, it could be, wow, why did I get like two ships passing in the night? I just got that in my head, so I needed to say that. I'm not sure what that means, other than maybe having to do with the stranger. You're just going to meet them once, but they have some important information for you, so listen to them, is what I'm getting. I also got another message for some of you that it's going to come intuitively, and it could be a passed over loved one for you. Grandmother, grandfather, father. I'm feeling it's a male for most of you. Or if it's a female, it could be, she could have been very dominant when she was alive on this earth. That's possible. And someone that you looked up to and always gave you wise, you went to them for when you needed help, when you needed some guidance. And I'm also getting some of you who have children, they're going to come to you. They're going to come to you. And I'm also getting with that, if you don't know the answer, don't lie to them. Let them know you don't know the answer, but that you'll do your best to find out the answer for them. Or you will help them with, go to someone who can give them the answer. They will respect you for that. Because if you lie to them, I'm just getting, if you lie, that's going to make them angry, and again, you will lose their respect. So honesty. I'm getting, for whoever this is for with this child, it's very important. This child must have honesty. This child requires honesty. That's very important to them, and it always has been important to them. And I don't know if this child is 5 years old, or if the child is in the 20s or older. And for some of you, this is a confirmation for something. Okay. Okay, so let's get the moon here. And I'm also getting that some of you, if you see a deer, a male, a buck, and it's not a young buck, it's an elder buck. 1, 2, 3, 4 tears on their antlers. Elder buck. That's a sign or synchronicity for you this month about this elder. Oh, isn't that interesting? Taurus is also, it's not a buck, but it also has antlers. I'm also getting that some of you or someone's going to be freed this month. I was drawn to the ring in the nose, and that you're going to be freed. And again, this is a general reading. So something or someone, or you are going to be freed from something or someone, or where you were getting pulled around by the nose. And maybe this has to do with something that you didn't know. You thought everybody was on board, or that this person was behind you and supportive of you. When you find out they weren't. I'm also getting, for some of you, honesty is also essential for you. You require honesty, not just from others as well. And so when someone, whoever was dishonest, that you lost respect for them, that hurt you because you really trusted them, and they broke that trust, and you're still recovering. But you are going to recover. For whoever that was for, you are going to recover in January. Oh, look at that. And then step into your power. You are powerful. Aries, you could have Aries also in your chart. You could have an Aries moon or an Aries sun. Step into your power. First quarter moon in Aries. Step into your power. Okay. And what I'm seeing generally, Capricorn, you're stepping into your power this month in January. All of you in some way, shape, or form. Stepping out of whatever depleted you, whatever situation, people, whatever battling you were doing with others, or being stopped, lack of funds or resources, that's changing. Again, so you are going to reach your dreams. Your wish is coming true. Okay. Okay, so anything else? What else? Is there any? It's coming true. Let me see what time it is. Okay. Okay, well, let's do one more, and then before I end the reading, let's see what kind of, with your dreams coming true, or a dream coming true, or a wish coming true, let's see if we can get what that might be, or how that's going to it's going to free you. Definitely, you're going to be freed. You are free because you're stepping into your power too. Just by you stepping into your power, you're setting yourself free from whatever. Okay, I just got isolation. Maybe some of you have been in isolation, or you put yourself in isolation to try and protect yourself. But I'm also getting that you stepping into your power, you didn't realize how powerful you are. And as soon as you realize that, this goes away. It was in your hands the whole time, but you didn't realize that you are the one that is in control of the lack or the blockage, whatever disruption or whatever's been stopping you, because you weren't in your power. You didn't know your power. You didn't know how strong and how magnificent that you are. Smoke and mirrors. Yeah. You didn't see. But this month, January, you will see. You didn't see your own power, or you didn't believe in your own power. Maybe it's because the shadows or the south node, the true blockage in your subconscious that you didn't know about was actually depleting your power. And that's exactly what the south node, all south nodes do. They deplete our true power. And that's the test, or that's the personal work that needs to be done, so that we can open up and free ourselves, and take that smoke away from the mirror, so you can see who you truly are and be who you truly are. And you can't be manipulated. You can't be tricked. You can't be lied to. You standing in your own power. And first and foremost, you won't sabotage yourself because you've cleared that up. And in that, when you clear up that subconscious, unconscious program, then that also disallows anyone else from the outside to be able to trick you or manipulate you or have any control over you, because you're in your full power. You're not blocked at all. Because that subconscious south nodal blockage, that is what allows and enables this smoke to stay. And then you're playing in the experiences of that south nodal experience with others. So you are for real the orchestrator of your own play. So anything that's going on in your outer world, it has to do with your inner world. And again, it goes beyond the conscious. You have to bring out that subconscious, unconscious stuff. I don't know, there is no other way. And the astrology, true ancient astrology, and the nodes of the moon, that's the only way I know of that gets to that subconscious. So you start taking away. You clear up your own mirror. The smoke clears. And wasn't I talking about clearing? Yes, clearing information, truth, factual truth clears that smoke screen, takes these clouds away. Your own clouds that are clouding your true power. Beautiful. And you are so powerful, Capricorn. And I get the impression that a lot of you, that's what you've been working on in some way, shape, or form. So keep it up. Keep it up, Capricorn. Okay, until next time. I hope this was helpful. And I want to thank you for allowing me to do this reading for you for January 2025. Okay.